And we are back because and you may and I'm dropping GH Queens season 3 reunion or part 2. And remember, I said in part 1, let me Team Kalby. Part 2 here, I can't say him. However, I fought for Kalby because I said the other ladies don't always gang up on her. And I think it's about time we tell Kalby what the problem is and how she can solve this problem and perhaps avoid another gang up in the future. I go to 24. Mess it up. So, are we still Team Kalby? We will find out right in the later part of this video. But what else may subscribe button also. Now I click on notification icon so. Now if you follow you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at gossip24.com and the Gossip24 TV. It's made the reunion of part 1 abroad. In fact, earlier made the entire season 3 breakdown not from episode 1 all through to episode 10 and suddenly reunion part 1 but when reunion part 2 I'm okay kick off with highlights of the Obia Kaye how a Kalby afraid the other lady so we now just influencers or no Kalby then quite a businesswoman on the show.
Yeah, or influencers and musicians. I don't categorize myself in that, field. I'm a businesswoman. So I think like a businesswoman.
And how Jifa so can say, senka enya sema banka hwan kra na beka Kalby ho asem ka hwan na one adagye mpo say obe discuss Kalby.
Now we're only speaking about Kalby.
We're not speaking about because we are concerned about Evonne.
Because other than that, who would even speak about Kalby?
And then the transition to a cookie time and now all mimicking my cute, which I found a little bit offensive. Like, yo,
like you're trying to spit in my face. I was talking to plenty other influencers. It wasn't just her, and I was talking so when I was scrolling, and
they came back again to Jifa saying Kalby should find a new job, something we had addressed earlier.
That's not much better either. So like what the hell is going on?
She's a hairstylist and a makeup artist.
She needs to find a new job. That hairstylist is not styling.
And after showing all these highlights, anybody decided somebody picking nobody not started the hits for reunion part 2 Kalby, yes it was Kalby. What I say? Because tell me why I have a beef with Kwame beside Jifa. Straight away, say, what does she think about Kalby in her and Jifa response or the by say Kalby looks 10 times better than that time,
Nice. How do you feel about her hair today?
10 times better.
Okay.
I feel like if she came the first time with this hair, I wouldn't have anything negative to say.
Okay.
But if that's your selling point, it didn't sell to me.
Okay. Fair.
And then they go ahead, Kwame goes ahead to ask if Kokotue say Kalby be far Kalby what time ana or more Kambo for one seminar
School for her English, and Jifa said, but will she graduate? Coco Trey, you also said something about her English too. Like, why were you
What did I say?
in the process? When they were talking
I
about
just said she's
Kalby?
procrastinating.
But then Evonne jump in because so Kalby on shut down table for papa into comprehension and a day.
That's she's a procrastinating, but I didn't say anything about it. I was just laughing. I don't have to answer this question like it's clear, bro. Sometimes I feel like obetimiati BBS is just comprehension, man. And it boils down to bro.
Even before say Kokotue na kasa beka say or can say Kalby a bush girl because of the Kalby by here and when the event and I say
Coco, why do you feel like she's a bush girl?
Because what she came to do at my party, that was a bush behavior.
Okay, as per her actions?
Yeah.
Okay, so not her as a person, but because of what she did.
Like what she did. I found her like so bush.
I'm saying said they picked on Kalby because again Kwame is also bizarre. Evonne question biom. After say Evonne I jump in Kokotue response and then also they bano. Kwame is also bizarre Evonne question biom about Evonne the comment or pass here for Kalby no BB or neho and Evonne see who ampa or standing by it say Kalby sebi ne 9M match GFE doctor for no.
The doctor added some audacity to the fat before transferring it into the ass because clearly it looked like that. Me saying that the BBO is shifted, I think I was just trying to, let me say it properly. The legs are not matching the ass. So that's it. Maybe that's what I meant, but it's not,
And so, Efia Odo, I told you say Efia Odo instigator. Efia Odo again had to say, Kalby is your person and emotion the tunnel. And Kalby, how innocent can you be? Can't you see say or more prepare a table in the presence of your enemies? Kalby sorry Nancy. So chair 20 and 9 No one say match and I say match, and Yvonne still stood by her word. Say maybe after Ampo say Kalby, yes, I nanti and no honor no. Still an a 20 match.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, they're not matching.
It's still not matching.
No, the legs are tiny, the ass is big. It's not matching. You could inject some of the fat in your legs if you want.
And you know, Kalby had no other word to use than to say Yvonne, you're obsessed.
Not matching. You could inject some of the fat in your legs if you want to.
Obsession, baby girl. That's why you go to the gym.
I'll call gym, no? And then there was a back and forth between Kalby, no, and Yvonne.
Oh shit! Have you seen my back? Can you get that back from the table that you went to lay on? No.
That's why I did it.
Have you seen my abs?
That's why I did it.
On the table. Even the ass I'm building, you can get that on the table you went to lay on. And I will not die at the gym. You sign that you can die.
I go to the gym, baby girl. That's why you were obsessed on the table.
Do you know what obsession is? Can you define obsession?
You obsessed, baby girl. Aye.
Won't argue about
obsession.
If not,
you're obsessed with my bum bum.
But remember, say throughout this entire back and forth, it got to a point. Yvonne and a catcher Kalby say, "Sebi bull." Yvonne the kayo, but Kalby retaliates here. Yes, Yanka, so a bush girl.
We know that you go there.
Yes, because I'm from the coastal area. Of course.
Babe, you don't have to. Yeah.
Oluna.
Now, so meanwhile, Yvonne and the D can say Kalby a bull.
Aye.
Won't argue about
obsession.
If not,
you're obsessed with my bum bum.
We know that you go there.
Yes, because I'm from the coastal area.
Right, and Kalby returning energy, no. And yeah, almost you knew she will go there. Time I would taking it there. You didn't know she will go there. I just say, should I put this on my chest? No, I can't. I can't put this on my chest. Didn't know say she will go there. And listen, let's all be honest here, right? Throughout the entire show, I should say this season 3 win from episode 1 through to 10 to the reunion part 1 and part 2. No, in power communicating effectively and managing emotions and situations better throughout the entire show. Hey, Cookie, trust me, nobody can take that away from Cookie because listen, I noticed how a Cookie manages a funny comment about say our relationship move for 10 years and all the lectures if I'm had it been any other person in Kobe draggy issue, but Cookie said that be or to say fast says if I passes our comments, no, or understanding is say any opinion or share, no, and I was like,
not at all. It's something that people would say. I would even say, like, if you're not the one in it, you don't really understand what's in it. So it's like, it's a comment. It's a normal comment people will pass. Like 10 years, because 10 years is crazy. Actually, it is. So I understood. I didn't feel in type of way.
Right, because the first also pass a comment on footballers. No, Cookie see you. Also, tea and also I say what I say because even amount for Eddie impression be about female influencers and I say female celebrities in general, right? And it's the same impression and amount for about footballers. And says if I share a similar sentiment and also pass a similar commenter. I mean, she doesn't see anything wrong with that.
Do you feel like that was shady, or she was just trying to advise you as a sister?
No, I don't think it was I don't think it's shady. Honestly, there's a stereotype on like every job or something like that. I said the same thing on the show, and I'm gonna say it again. They say influencers are mostly they say we're prostitutes. No wonder they always be saying that they pimp influencers to men. Like it's something they say. It's the same way. Like they always.
Then they came back to Kalby simply because of influencers, no comments are Kalby passing, I don't know be say Kalby say, oh back it down and answer comments no so ebi as a man one can hear na say na kwan of aso kan but assembly there sa opinion no so no kwa no your business woman there still standing by it.
Understand, but it was from my point of view, like the way she's also saying she has her own point of view. That is also my point of view. So you don't tell me what to say because this is also my truth. If I'm saying it in a way, maybe I sounded a bit too harsh. Probably I wasn't thinking like that, but that is my opinion and that's it.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't say it the right way or I didn't say it well, I'm sorry for that, but that is my truth. And I said it. I'm still standing on business.
And I was like, listen, give us another drama. Other than give us another drama because Kalby has not decided to. Kalby and then they gave us another drama. And guess who it was? It was Jifa versus Kalby. Because apparently, no, Jifa and Kalby had their differences. Almost share a friend saying, Chef Abi event be asking, this based on the narration from Jifa and Nessa, they say, share Kalby or ignore no. Entiwama Kalby, Kwama Kalby, Hageno. And then, who video be a Kalby post on social media. So, edu ono Jifa no ne Kalby no omo parts na just say jealousy and no part na kasa about jealousy and that ho which she found it say I say Kalby a fake.
So the Chef Abby thing, I saw her, didn't say hi, minding my business. When we're giving out the Kivo stuff, first initially I was in the middle, and then she came to stand next to me, and I moved away so that Sefa would be in the middle, because clearly I'm not in the mood to entertain anything of that nature. Then all of a sudden we're in the middle of the park, you come to hug me, and I push you away because we're not cool like that. Not knowing all the time you had someone filming. Not only that, you had someone filming, you had the audacity that they put into your BBL to go and add it to a video, and then you add it to a part whereby of the song they say jealous. Like, who the fuck? So yeah. And
if you had that comments from Jifa, you could see say, I don't know why they always use the BBL thing against Kalby, right? And like I say, fine girls or pretty smart looking girls get a pass for most of these things, right? But assuming say, I'm a cast asking for Kalby, what would you have said? You would have said, let's cancel Clement right away. Let's do this, let's do that. Or assuming say it was some mukri like myself now, Ebi or Cassie afa Kalby who on the show. They wouldn't have found like, but Yvonne got a pass for using Kalby ni BBL, no, right? Jifa gets a pass for using Kalby ni BBL, no. Of course, Kalby is wrong. In all honesty, Kalby is wrong. But why do you use the BBL as? Come on. And Kalby also made her situation worse because Kalby added a response. And now they say Kalby chira. Or call close to find out, say, why it be bad. And I'm like, listen.
Maybe, I don't know what exactly. So seeing her there, me getting close to her, to talk to her, I wanted to find out why she removed me and if I had offended her. Because I'm the kind of person, when you talk to me, I reflect on it. And when I know I do something bad and you tell me, I'm human, I would definitely step on your toe. With or without knowing, you understand? So me getting close to her and then the person was filming. I didn't know the person was filming. And
another excuse that Kalby Maya, which I found say off. And they say, one said that someone recording or your moments person.
Because I brought a whole videographer there to film everything.
Okay.
Not just because of her.
Okay.
Everything. Like, I've been invited somewhere. I had my videographer around to capture every moment because I'm a moment kind of person. I like moment. I like, So she's snobbing me, and then the person adding it wasn't. She's saying, "Oh, it's jealousy, whatever with the song." Probably it's coincidence because I didn't edit the video.
And listen, anytime I can't be back here or Casabiano, pay attention to Efia Odo. Just pay attention to how Efia Odo and how and the production they know. I'm going to come into Efia Odo so just to catch her facial expressions. What's it? And Kalby's explanation for that particular event, didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me. How can you say a video no crano, now when pay attention. Now, girl, you saw the video before you published it. You definitely saw the edit and everything before you published it. You knew what you were posting. I mean, coach, as for this part there, you let us down. I mean, no excuse, no amount of excuse will let you get away with it. So I agree with Efia Odo. That moment, so catch a Kalby said, "Nah, listen. Sometimes, and maybe we want my way. Emma, we yet to say the SB. We name the way, but we name the way. What's that?"
You didn't see before you posted it?
I posted it because I
But you didn't see that part?
No, what she's even talking about, the jealousy part, my mind is...
Funny
No,
enough,
but
that's
when she
jealousy.
was-
I
I
didn't even
saw
notice it. People
The part where she tried to
around.
hug
Yes,
the
I
one
saw
part.
it.
and
Yes,
you
I
got
did.
there.
I kept it.
Why didn't you tell him to remove it? Because it looks weird.
I just
It
didn't
makes
want
it-
to.
Yeah, but it's also her image. It's not just about you, bro. Like, it's also about her image too. Like, it looked weird, and people will start attacking her without knowing the truth of the matter of the situation.
What
that,
truth?
that y'all don't fuck with each other. She don't fuck with you.
So
why would you post her on your page?
Because
if she don't
I
fuck with
posted
you?
it. I posted it.
Kalby, sometimes you act dumb, bro. For real. Like,
Don't tell me I act
know
dumb.
you do. So
Don't,
I
don't.
can say what I want to
No,
say.
no, you can't say that.
Why? Are you my mother? My mom
So
can't
don't-
even-
But maybe the choice of words from Efia Odo, if you are Kalby, you find right, you find offensive. Say, and Efia Odo make Cassie. And of course, Efia Odo uses certain words, says, dumb, stupid.
Like, you did something stupid, acknowledge it, apologize, but you stand on bullshit. You always say, I stand on my, you stand on bullshit. Everything you stand on is bullshit, Kalby. For real. I'm cool with you, but you do a lot of crazy shit. I be thinking, this girl, is she okay? You act like a social climber. You act like you don't understand what the fuck is going on, but you really do. But you don't give a fuck.
And translated the battery any idea.
I said you act dumb. Understand
Don't
English.
I'm acting you. Yeah, I act dumb and I acted dumb. So don't tell me what you're telling me.
But you have situations where you act like you don't have sense.
Of course, you don't have sense too.
I don't think we're fun. Mama get you out. Sometimes situations bad. Who you want to say? Wait, Jimmy. But Jimmy totality.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Just listen.
who in your mind? I yet to say. What you say? But so okay,
Of course, but I mean, so I said Jimmy.
But if I say free, so Jimmy too much. Me no kasabi.
You're sure.
Can't be say on finding anything wrong with the thing because I didn't crowd we posted it. It's the other crowd or better swap.
Somebody else on your page
Because
without
that's a
their
moment.
permission.
It's a moment.
And that moment was a bad looking moment. You made her look crazy. And she's trying to tell you, and you don't give a fuck.
Now what do you want me to do? I already posted
Everything
what you did was
is
fucked up and
okay.
apologize for
So
it.
what do you want me to apologize for what?
For doing something stupid, bro. You be acting mad dumb, bro. I can't sit next to this bitch because she's acting stupid.
But the conversation transitioned to say Efia Odo, a man sounded say Kalby doesn't deserve even to be on that seat. What I say, or even around that table, or the space they find themselves in, because I say we are the most famous Kalby, I get it, and I like the fact. Say, listen,
You don't give a fuck because you like the attention, you like the fame. This is the most fame you've ever gotten in your whole fucking life, bro. This is the most
Let
attention
me
you've
tell
ever
you
gotten.
something. Let me
You
tell
can't
you
tell me
something.
shit,
Yes,
Kalby.
let me tell you
You can't
something.
tell me shit. Get the fuck out of my
Everything
face.
starts from somewhere.
You
and
can't
this,
tell me shit.
And this is my journey.
You
And
can't
my
tell me
journey is
shit.
starting from here.
Your journey
you are,
been started.
You are yet to see more,
Your
baby
journey
girl.
been started.
Of course.
Kalby is sometimes wrong, mostly wrong. You understand because maybe she doesn't take her time to listen, right? But then I like the fact that Kalby owns up. What I say? What's the way the most famous? I get it. Only up. What's your matured? Only up. What's say? GH Queen is a man fame. Only up. Say yes. GH Queen is a man platform. I know, but building on that platform. I like that about Kalby.
To see more,
Your
baby
journey
girl.
been started.
Of course,
But it never got
started.
you anywhere.
You also started from
GH
somewhere.
Queens made you,
yes,
bro.
and I'm
It's
proud
kind
of
of
GH
Queens.
Queens. I always say it. I always say GH Queens made me.
Like you,
Fuck.
like.
And at that moment, they had to switch from English to Chi because according to Efia Odo, or see if a Kalby anti Chi now say, and then Kalby was also giving it back to Efia Odo in Chi. Oh my God.
Kalby, you seem to be having a bit of tension.
Yeah.
To say the least,
What
with
you
everybody.
saying? How do you tell me? I'm trying to explain to you.
down.
And then you are telling me
Can
I'm
we
acting
continue?
dumb. Let me tell you something. Life is a journey. Life is a process.
I get
Don't
that.
tell me I'm
I get
acting
that.
dumb. You've been acting dumb way back. Like how many years have you been acting dumb?
You
You're
still
still
acting
growing.
dumb. You still acting dumb. You still acting. Bitch, you're older than you.
You're focused
Age don't mean shit. Maturity has nothing to do with age. Meaning people who are mine, but my Jimmy. And I know people who are young, but they're matured. You're old, but you're still fucking stupid. You don't want to fucking learn. That's your problem. You think you're right. You think, yeah, I stand on shit. No, accept that you've done something wrong. Apologize for it. Learn from it, and you move on. But you don't want to do that. You want to stand in your bullshit. So keep standing in your bullshit. You're going to fall flat in your fucking BBL.
But pay attention to what Kwame, the host, did here, right? If you're done, Kalby argue over maturity. And if you're say maturity has nothing to do with age. And I Kalby see if you're doing new channel, it's not if you're doing this are responsible, And then Kwame goes ahead to say, Kalby, but what celebrating with 30th birthday now? Say,
So since we're speaking about age, Kalby, you recently celebrated your 30th birthday, I believe.
I see what you did there, Kwame. Listen, you ain't a shade, Nasio. I see what you did there. You are throwing a shade at our coach. And truly, Kalby is celebrating the 30th birthday, which paired what's happened on, the reunion, no? I did you say, or invite girls, no, to the 30th birthday party, no? However,
did you invite the girls?
Yeah, she invited me.
And we all didn't go because we won't fuck with her like that.
And if you order response or anybody and say, or invite you, but nobody wants to be there anyway. And I'm like, listen, you are confirming the whole POV or the whole impression you have about this lady. That this lady, you don't think that she is your class. You get it. And that's why you always gang up against her. That's the impression you are giving me.
Kalby, did that make you feel a ways?
Sorry?
The fact that you invited all of the girls and they didn't
Of course
come?
not. I still had fun.
She didn't invite you?
No,
I still had fun. I invited him.
That's the vibe I got. What I say, and Kalby gave an explanation. Say, "Oh, we catch him so cramps. We say now, oh, too quiet. We see you to me, but any idea? However, if you already may invite you, no." And I'm like, wait.
So I didn't even invite you. So what is I invited you and you did not come? I did not get to you. I did not get to you to even send you an invite. I did not get to you. I did not get to you. I did not get to you.
To me. What are you talking about?
I texted you.
Bro, you DM me. Coffee? No, you like lying too much, Kalby. I don't like that shit. You send me a
Did I
fucking
get
DM.
Did I get to you?
You send me a DM.
Did I get to you?
You send me a DM and I urge
Do you have the
you.
receipt?
You sent me a DM.
Did you reply?
I urge your ass, bitch, because you're a social
So I
climber.
did not get to you.
If you're not we inviting, also we invite if you're not, and I'm saying if you're not we inviting, what's send the text? Kalby say text you invite. Kalby.
Listen, I texted you.
Yes.
I texted you. You didn't open the message.
Yvonne, was it Yankee that did the group?
I saw that you were
That
still
tag that's in
posting.
it. No.
And then I figured that
She
you
posted it in the group. It was
So
like a
I
group thing and you
deleted the
left.
message.
No, it's different. It was like a group thing. I was in the group and she left. Yeah, there was another group.
No, you
Me
sent.
and Kalby created a group. For
So you
real.
didn't send me a DM.
No.
I did not say I didn't send you a
Yeah,
DM.
that was it. And then you left.
You didn't open the message.
Now, according to Kalby, no, the fact so send you if you're not text. If you're not kind essay or kind text, no. But one responded, no, Kalby ne who be I just say if you're not a kind text, no. Now I send it if you're the box. The way I inviting be me to say cocoa tray, cookie, energy farmer. On the way they say invite Efia Odo because one send it Efia Odo box and I'm like Kalby when you send a text. It is also a form of invitation, Kalby.
Right?
But you didn't send an invitation, yes or no?
I didn't send invitation.
Yes or no?
I didn't send any invitation. I only texted
So what did you delete?
I'm
What
like,
did you delete?
hey babe, what's up? My birthday. Can I invite
So you invited her?
No,
That's
she
a
did not-
fucking
Yeah,
invitation.
But that's what
You
we're
are
talking
not
about,
getting. You are
Kalby.
not
You're
getting.
not getting
I
it.
said I did
Kalby,
not
you are
get
not
to
getting
you.
it. The question here is,
It's
did
two
you send
different things.
Bro, from the better, but
won't
we
move
see.
on. No, you guys.
No, they are
Let's
making
just move
ultimatum.
on. Nah, it's okay.
No, if
Let's
I
forget
send you a
about it.
message and you did not see the message,
I
and
saw
then
it.
to
I
delete
opened
it
it.
later.
She said she saw it.
I
Okay, but you
opened
didn't.
it.
Oh fuck!
But
you
she
did
saw
not-
it.
You did not open the message.
But she saw
I
it.
opened
So
it.
even if you saw
Why are you
it,
shouting?
So how did I know was
Jesus.
how did I know it was a birthday invite if I didn't see it? How did I know it was a
So you
birthday
sent the
invite if I
message, she
didn't
just
see
hadn't
it?
opened it and
she
read it
didn't
yet.
open the message,
So
and I
you
deleted
Mine
the
read
message.
it.
It wouldn't
So I did not
it
get
wouldn't
to
say
you.
message
Deleted.
deleted.
Yes,
Do you see
no.
message deleted? No. I
But
opened
it's
it
gone.
and I urge you. It would have said message deleted by now, Kalby. It doesn't say
So where
message
is it?
deleted.
Where is it?
Because I
But
opened
then Kalby said that we Otiasia ni what I say Otiasia and listen in our world Kalby is right. However, Kalby for this one you are wrong. But let's leave that one. Apparently there was a fight between Kokotri and Yvonne. And I've noticed one thing about Yvonne fights, say Yvonne gets into and Tokwani Adia because at this time though it was a heated exchange between Kokotri out and Yvonne out Gina ho.
Nobody's talking to you, Coco. You can express. I didn't say you can't express. I'm talking about something else even happening. No, don't come into. If you're pissed, be pissed. But don't talk to me anyhow. Because we don't have any problem. I'm talking to you anyhow. You, Coco. But you're talking to me anyhow. I was talking to you anyhow. You're shouting. You're shouting. But you are not shouting. You're shouting again. You want respect, but you're shouting again. I wasn't even talking about you. Express your fucking feelings, girl. I'm not saying you can't. Do whatever you want to feel. Do whatever you want to do. Oh, is that what we're doing, Coco?
Now, Yvonne Gina Hono, and confirm what calm me Yvonne down. No, a safer any cookie. If you are on a jumpy ye, or side no, and a Kalby and a chest skirt into Kalby na approach cookie. So, Onja Yvonne see up a soul car, Onja Yvonne no, because Yvonne Gina in ano, I'll say, oh, so Coco, this is what you want us to do. And no Coco say Yvonne, I'm like, listen, why are you always holding Yvonne? Munjaino, Omuja Yvonne no kwaya. The best Yvonne could do, they say.
No, nobody should tell me. Is that what you're saying to me? Coco, make fun of your feelings. No, stop it. Make fun of your feelings. Make fun of your feelings. That's what you say. You're talking about your feelings.
Say why inti sa jami na. It was just to say why didn't you talk about her? Come on, Yvonne. But apparently Coco Tracy one fire issue be a of any cool. Say normal. We say Yvonne are blocking any idea, but then Olivier matter say be die off because on that time no pending time after party. No.
Yeah, she blocked me, unfollowed me everywhere.
Coco, how do you feel about the situation? How are you with Yvonne
Sorry?
now? How are you with Yvonne now?
Yeah, the same thing she was saying. Like,
Okay.
after this situation, we didn't talk about it. We just left it and we moved.
Okay.
You know, I saw that she blocked me and deleted me, but I mean, I understand her though. I do understand, but it's not any BBA a sempa. So I just left it. If it died down, yeah.
But I was like, enough of Yvonne, more drama near there, no. But he said no, not enough. There was somebody Cassie back conversation. Into Umbisa Cassie. Say I didn't and no bash. Like I see you. Only show no buy no. One bass will be making more enemies. It's not Kalby because some more common enemy or brushing it off. As I say, or bash. Show to say. Of a platform, no, I apologize to Yvonne because you're the Yvonne on social media. So
I just didn't have the chance to apologize to her.
Yeah, so that is why I do not side with Kalby when she said common enemy, because I was there to make peace.
Right.
I came on the show because of my issue with Queenie,
Right.
and I was looking to make peace. So
Yeah,
that's
with
just
Yvonne.
why I did not side with her when she said we had a common enemy.
Right.
Yeah, but I started talking when she said that because obviously that's why I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come you haven't had an opportunity yet to like have a sit down with her and discuss?
Because
If you said you came to make peace.
after
then-
everything, like over the years, I know how fucked up that was.
Okay.
And I didn't think just going into her DM will make everything go away.
Okay.
So I was just looking for the right chance, opportunity to speak to her and to apologize to her. But then again, I also felt like everything was aired out on social media.
Yeah.
So if I need any platform to be able to express my remorsefulness towards her, it also has to be like a media kind of thing.
Right.
So that's why I felt like GH Queens was like a better platform for me to be able to express how sorry I was to her. I
Okay.
just didn't think going into her DM personally to speak to her was going to make everything go away. I just didn't have the chance to do that on the show.
now I thought we were going to head straight into the apology, but no. Yvonne took us to the interrogation room. Bisa Cassie say, okay, in time and now yes, I post. I'm like Yvonne again. Yvonne say, oh maybe sir. I'm be so stretch time and now Cassie yes, I post no. Nay because Cassie they mean that to what that self so I and the answer na Cassie see you. I know dear, Yvonne can odi can, but then this we meaning at all. But nay because what sits in same brave. And at that moment no. Now what say I was so Jane 70 because on him say Yvonne ba with explanation crana. Yvonne be trying to sana na sa time there. No what the team into your call or send Yvonne message or blocking you and no call all out no. One dream be abuse. At that time there, no believe there what it.
So Queenie, like you said, I've never had any issue with you. And that's one thing about human brains. Because you've been fed with something, you want to believe that is what is happening. And that was me in that moment. I have heard a lot of things. So in that moment when now people were telling me stuff, I wanted it to be true. So even though maybe it wasn't true, in that moment I was in denial, like because I wanted it to be true. And mind you, I had seen you also in Kumasi around the same time that he was in Kumasi. So I wanted to believe that, yeah, that is really what is happening. So that's why I didn't even wait for you to respond, because in that moment I'm thinking, even if I'm to wait for Yvonne to respond, she's probably gonna lie to me, because in that moment
and you know they had their own back and forth doing their own thing. Yvonne dragging Cassie, explaining to the extent that Cassie will really condition and not a woman here at the time not pregnancy, you know, and who you know, something which I felt say Cassie had to reveal it because say Yvonne per reasons 18 or no Cassie reveal it. But at the end of the day, you know, almost be our quite some kind of highlights. Cassie, you see in a opportunity, no. So they better apologize to Yvonne.
The highlights and low points for the season.
Well, do you mind before I say my
Go ahead.
highlights? I would like to render an apology to Queenie and, let her know that I am sorry for how badly this may have affected you. I wasn't in the right state of mind when I did what I did. So I know it's been over 2 years, and I still know how badly this affects you or this hurts you. And I just want to say I'm sorry. And to every other person that saw me in that way, I am sorry as well. And to all of you girls, I'm sorry that you had to see me in that way, but I'm really not that type of person. So yeah.
If you also do the so kind of highlights, or you see the opportunity so clarify, say on there can't be any issues. However, on person be associated with Kalby because of area Kalby near Ebia or Yentino. On person be associated. However, only Kalby no, only personal issues.
Sometimes when we're behaving a certain way that's negative, we don't see it. It's only people who are outside who are gonna see it, and it's only Obia Pewasem that want to correct your behavior. So if we're on the outside looking in and trying to tell you, Kalby, what you're doing is, but I stand on my chest, it makes it seem like, okay, that's how you are. And then sometimes when you don't want to humble, life will humble you. And it's okay. With that being said, I have no issues with you. I have no beef with you. But you're not someone that I would really want to associate myself with. And I know you don't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck either. But with all of that being said, like, after the show.
Drew Kalby, so I'll be so using the opportunity, so I apologize to Cassie.
So Cassie, I'm really sorry. I didn't really mean that way. I'm really sorry.
And I Kalby, Baba, say, if you're not Kalby, so any issues near there, but no Kalby, never appreciate ye say, if you are do, say, Bia, person more correct or no Kalby na, and one more fat or say, be near dear, and yes, someone Baba, talking to no Kalby, no. Calmly.
And secondly, Efia Odo saying she doesn't have issues with me and blah 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 blah, and when you're doing something you can't see, which I understand, but there's a way you talk to people to understand what you're saying. You don't just talk to people with insults. When you're correcting somebody, you just don't start with insult. If you had told me, Kalby, what you're doing is wrong, don't start with insult.
But if you don't say what Kalby, you know what Kalby, I know we raise your voice. It's here to me know what Kalby.
Don't just say
You don't listen when people talk to you. Like, what are you talking about? I think insult is the only way that you actually listen. You don't listen when people are talking to you. You talk over people. Like how I'm talking over you now. You don't like it, right?
I don't see Kalby directly insulting any other. I don't see that. Maybe only saying or be articulating herself. But say Kalby directly insulting Obi and now say Bibino. Right? She is led by her emotions. But I don't think that Kalby directly. I haven't seen it. You get it? I haven't seen it. But then, it was Kalby's highlights. Yvonne had her moment to talk about her own highlights. And now can't you? Yvonne can't you? Kalby nyan can't you? I feel they be remu. Now Yvonne so the hot water. Some baby rem.
Before I forget,
Kalby.
Can I? When you were talking,
no, I will forget. Please. This girl, she posted something. Someone posted something and said she should have poured hot water on me.
And I'm like, listen, you got your time to talk about your highlights. When you have time to talk about your highlights, and then they do Kalby so no. And I will babeka say, what can I say? Okra highlights one can read Kalby repost here, Debbie, Obi sending a message say hot water, and a Kalby ni repost here, and then you leverage on that to talk about say Kalby a cloud chaser.
You know the things people sent to me. If I wanted to post all of those things, because babes, my following on Snapchat and TikTok is way higher than yours, and so if I wanted to continue all the rubbish and the nonsense you were posting on your socials. First of all, I am not insecure of my body, okay? I want you to understand that. Second of all, I go to the gym, yes. I go to build my body, yes. I go to be healthy, yes. I do not want anything on you. I want you to understand that today and forever. I don't want anything on you. So if you come for me, I will come for you. Unye higher than anybody. And you are not higher than me. I don't give a fuck how you see yourself. Me so me hu myself very highly. Me bu me hu. Because I don't think so ubu. But in Yamana Ube posting was social media episode be about then you want to climb on it. You want the clouds. me, I know you've been wanting clout for so long. So now it has come to you, cool. You ride on it. But it's like, now we know too much. Afe, because unim, oko confessional rumor, unim da ukayo, me confessional rumor, me da me kaye. Inti say example, Cookie. When I said, Cookie was so beautiful, something, I made some silly comments like that. Yeah. And people were bashing me on social media. Okay, at some points I was replying that, or maybe I didn't say it properly, or maybe I didn't put my words well, but that's not what I meant. I mean good, like I don't have any issues with Cookie, do you understand? But you, on the other hand, episode be about out to be the cloud chaser that you are, gidigba. Now we climb it to it every time. And then you don't realize that you're harming somebody. It is a show, but it's a reality show. Those outside will not understand. But you and I, we understand. If you don't understand me, I understand the show. I understand reality show. If I go to confessional, whatever I say, I mean that shit. And I know that I said that. So if it comes out and people are bashing me, just because people are bashing me doesn't mean that I will go on social media and be calling people out.
If you feel high about yourself, you could have said that when you had the opportunity to talk about highlights. You didn't say all these things. Edu Kalby so about Canadian. Then you come in. You get it, then you take the conversation to say, what's a tree? What's a fancy? What's a elbow? What's a gun?
Actually, you posted about Point Hot to tell me. I'm telling you today in your face. Kalby want to me nyame Kalby me bow blue black. Want to me nyame. And then I make catch up. Want to me nyame gun now we gun to ube where I will be no me ne waka gun. Me ten crying. Me ti aigbe. Me ka fancy. Me ka tree. Me ka brofu ye. And don't ever do that with me again. That's it, I'm done.
And that's Kalby Kaye, our premier nase, so bebo, who bet to me abo Kalby no blue black and all of that. And listen, all these things were needless.
Okay, so I want to ask you, whatever I post on my social media that you're saying, someone said I poured water on you, am I the one that wrote it for the person?
What did I say? I said you reposted it. Where's my phone, please? When you reposted it. No, Kalby, when you reposted it, you said something under the repost. Can I have my phone?
When you were talking, I was very quiet. You telling me you beat me blue, black, blah, blah, blah. I was still quiet.
Telling you that next time you do that, I will beat your ass.
If I should take that offense, or if I should take that as an offensive comment right now, everybody will say Kalby is acting up, Kalby is this, Kalby. When she was talking, I was very quiet. Every time I try to talk, these people make me look like I am mad. But when you are standing on your feet or you're saying something, you want to be right. But when I want to be heard, you make it look like.
But like I said, Kalby is not right. You get it. But then the problem I think Kalby has is how she articulate herself. She's unable to express herself, because an example here say after say Yvonne Kaka answer we in area, right? Kalby see sad no cry and you no post about Kalby. Listen, when someone says, excuse my language, ombeku Clement, now say almost send you DM, now we repost now one can say inipa na sema oka no onja wan condemn di inipa na kana. It means say the inipa na kana woni ne ya adwen. Kalby, that's basically what it means. So I don't get this explanation. You understand? So obi awura odi amu say obehwe so shegu Yvonne so now repost here. You can't say enye one kasa na wo try yenti no. As for that one, it doesn't make any sense. You get it? It doesn't make any sense.
But when you are standing on your feet or you're saying something, you want to be right. But when I want to be heard, you make it look like I am crazy. First of all, this is my social media. I'm not chasing your clout or whatever they call it. This is me and this is my social media. Whatever I want to post, I can post it. Doesn't mean that I am siding with somebody.
I remember, I told you, anytime be a Kalby by a mistake, pay attention to Efia Odo's facial expression. Kalby say, oh, if one see you chasing clout, or no Kalby no, on chasing clout no one can ye. Efia Odo is ye.
You want to be right, but when I want to be heard, you make it look like I am crazy. First of all, this is my social media. I'm not chasing your clout or whatever they call it. This is me and this is my social media.
And Yvonne, that particular line, no, na Kalby air kasano. Na Yvonne the remu air friend is sebe Mr. Meka and can you down for. I mean, That was uncalled for. Come on.
This is me, and this is my social media. Whatever I want to post, I can post it. Doesn't mean that I am siding with somebody. This is what somebody sent. And you telling me that you can beat me, blue, blah, blah, blah. You're also trying to get me upset.
At the premiere, you say you will beat me. Oh, you have to say some things with your chest. Me, with my flat chest, I will say it to you.
So did I lie to you that I'm not going to...
Please let Cookie have the last word, and then we're going to go to break.
So everyone is mad.
Talking, I was quiet. It was only my turn for me to talk, and then you stay nonsense. When I want to talk, you make me look like I'm crazy.
When Stefan was talking, were you not acting like a mad woman?
Are you not mad yourself?
Oh, you are not mad.
We can discuss off camera.
It's also mad.
What are you talking about?
Look like
Cookie, please have your words, Yvonne.
That we will see the clout Kalby will sit on after the GH Queen show.
Look like
Cookie, please have your words, Yvonne. Wait. Cookie, please have your words. We're going to hear from
GH
Cookie,
Queens
and
is over. Let's see what clout you will sit on again. Let's
let
just
Cookie
see.
have.
I didn't know how Kalby was going to feel, right? I thought, say, Efia Odo reprimanded Kalby enough. Honestly, I thought, say, Efia Odo reprimanded Kalby enough. If there is any sense, I was a Kalby, whatever Efia Odo told her is what she should maybe listen to. You get it? Except say, I agree, said there were times I Efia Odo using extremely harsh words, editor Kalby. You get it? And how one responded to the invitation, no, and that's one Kalby channel tells you where Efia Odo stands when it comes to Kalby. You understand? But the whole thing about using Sebe in a tone and nine and what have you, if a young layman in your cancer, in come best squeeze your tear say body shaming near there. You get it? So let's sometimes focus on the arguments. Of course, Kalby is not so good when it comes to say or expressing a home and I say or argue, maybe because she doesn't take her time to listen, and whenever she's arguing, also she gets out of context and then she tries to defend her wrongs and what have you. She's not good, extremely good when it comes to accountability. She just wants to write things off and say I'm sorry, and then everybody moves on and all of that. Nobody can point to a part in the show at Kalby. A year will be Sebe. And now so start it off, so a year will be Sebe. Oh yeah, and that's how you boy, and that's how you bull, and now you share and that's a baby. And that's how you will be Sebe, or nine and that's a baby. Always a sound microphone and a candy children. And then she retaliates. And when she retaliates, you call her a bush girl. No. Back to square one, or back to the basis. We end part 2 of the reunion by saying, I am Team Kalby. Our coach will change. See you in season 4. A higher gossip 24. Magraheb.